What's the story, amigos? This is Kino with some cool stories for today's story time.
Yes, we are back with another story time, reading out of Shel Silverstein's Where the Sidewalk Ends. This one is called Point of View. Thanksgiving dinners sad and thankless, Christmas dinners dark and blue, when you stop and try to see it from the turkey's point of view. Sunday dinner isn't sunny, Easter feasts are just bad luck when you see it from the viewpoint of a chicken or a duck. Oh, how I once loved tuna salad, pork and lobsters, lamb chops too, till I stopped and looked at dinner from the dinner's point of view. Again, that's Point of View, Shel Silverstein.
Dang. Shel, another one, man.
Another one.
Whole other one, man.
Shel back again, doing his thing, doing what he does best, you feel me?
Talk about being connected and being,
It's also that part of empathy, which we touched on previous weeks, where you got to understand that to an extent, everything has a feeling. Everyone and everything has a feeling. So,
yeah, man. And I feel like maybe that's where a lot of these, like, I'm not vegan, vegetarian, or anything like that, but that empathetic feel towards animals and towards life in general on Earth, man, maybe that's where that whole vibe comes from. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't even know anybody's vegetarian right now at this point. But, and some people I knew that were vegetarian went there for different reasons. It was like, it's a little cheaper to not buy meat every week. So they said it was just going vegetarian. But, you know what I'm saying, understanding the feelings of things around you, understanding how things are affected by what you're doing, can ultimately
change the world.
Honestly, yeah. For real, man.
That's where it starts.
How did you feel about the story, man?
That's like, I feel like you said, all that stuff ultimately changes the world. When you look at things like, just for example, like we hearing this whole thing about we got 12 years left for the world to end because we've been seeing all the crazy weather, all the climate change, all the all that. But if you think about from the jump, if people would have thought about the idea of all right, these trees are alive. You feel me? Let's not cut them down to build.
Right. From the beginning,
from the jump, all right, we eat meat, but we're not gonna just go ahead and slaughter every animal out here for sport.
Yeah, right.
Run around and just shoot them and put them on our walls. You know what I'm saying? The world would be so much different if people thought outside of that spectrum and thought as far as everything else goes, because everything got energy.
I agree with that, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's energy.
And it's also that nowadays everybody thinks they need more because they see the next person with
especially here,
just as much, especially America. Yeah. So it's that overconsumption, especially with food at least too. So
for real, man. Yeah.
Even like something like this, right? This sounds so small. Now, I remember a couple years ago when I was in school, one of our teachers was talking to us. It was I forget what class it was. It was basically about relationships and how to work through relationships and stuff and communication skills, something like that.
Okay.
And so she was kind of talking about how think about that when you in the car, y'all got road rage before, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think about you in the car, you driving, the person in front of you moving hella slow.
Mm-hmm.
You man,
you're pissed.
You man, what you doing? This dude blowing me. But in your mind, you thinking in your mind, in the back of your mind, that make you feel like they're purposely doing this to you.
Right.
Why
you feel me?
Yeah.
But then my teacher's think about maybe they got a fish ball on their passenger seat full of water.
Yep.
And they driving slow because they don't want their fish to be on the floor.
Man.
Clearly that's probably not always the case, but you gotta think about it outside of just your
possible.
soul.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn,
that's the real.
You just broke down the Daze for him, man. So if you guys ever wonder what the Daze was, man, it's basically that, bro. You never know what's going on around here, but you always know that things are affecting you and you are affecting them.
And other people,
what I'm
especially. So be considerate out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be sensitive as well.
Yeah.
And that's what our topic is today. That's story time for the day. Still got retwist and freestyle spotlight on the way. Stay tuned. Nothing but the vibes on the way.
Yes, sir. Oh, and just for the heads up, this is Zaq1st. If you ain't peeped Love 2 yet, check out all streaming platforms, man. iTunes, Spotify, all that. Search Zaq1st. Search Love 2, L-U-V, the number 2. You go ahead and find them vibes, man. So what you gonna hit them with right now, AT?
Some new gunner right here.
Oh.
Check out the playlist podcast. We out. Yo, it's AT.
It's Locc.
And we are here. Daze is here. Daze is in effect.
And we just want to make sure you guys know where to find all the Daze content, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
And to stay up to date to all of our content, make sure you follow all the links in the description below.
Daze is in effect. We'll see you next time, people.
Till next time.
Yeah.